I hope you enjoyed that song just as much as I did. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a little bit of a long game. Not as long as Kingdom Hearts 2, hopefully, but, you know, it'll still be a long game. But regardless, what's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to begin our journey through Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. And as you can see up there, it says HD because this is on the PS4 and not the, 3DS, because I can't, record off that, and that would be stupid to do at this point anyways. But yeah, New Game Plus, I'm not doing that for this. Critical mode, and oh goodness, I'm pretty sure I've never actually beaten this game on critical mode.
You what?
So, that will be fun. Oh goodness, there's reasons why I don't play this game on critical mode, but I'll get to that when I get to that.
Hey! Is this how you wanted it? Xehanort! You want to fill me in? I am. Hey! Do you remember now, or... Wait. Did you never lose your memory?
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
But how far could a raft take us?
Is Sora's voice different and is Riku's hair different? Because I don't remember Riku's hair being that short.
We'll think of something else.
And by the way, with the whole introduction cutscene that played before I, started talking and all that, I'm hoping that doesn't get copyrighted because I've been doing my best to try and avoid that with the rest of the games, and unfortunately, this game has the introduction cutscene happen before the menu instead of after the menu, so, that'll be fun to try and deal with. Hopefully, nothing actually happens, but
Riku!
you never know.
I'm fine. What's that?
Oh, he was right. Those wretched guppies are here. Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Ursula! But how... Is this the test?
Come on. You can work it out later.
All right!
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
Yeah, don't exactly know what you mean by that trick because, well, Riku wasn't even in Atlantica, so I don't know what you're talking about. But here's a new thing that has never appeared before in any Kingdom Hearts game, which is mementos. And these will basically lead to tutorials, flashbacks, which we'll get to later. But yeah, I'm gonna skip this because I don't need this, hopefully. I think the controls are relatively the same as the other games, so we will just have to hope. And I'm also on critical mode, so that probably was a big mistake, but we'll find out in a hot second. Oh goodness, this is gonna be, oh my goodness, this game looks beautiful in 60 frames. I haven't played this game in a while and I forgot how this game, oh goodness, it just looks so good. I'm pretty sure this was like the first Kingdom Hearts game that was officially in 60 frames, so everyone was just like, oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. And then all the other games got the same treatment on 1.5 plus 2.5, so oh my goodness, it's just amazing. But gonna try our best to take out Ursula really quickly, and hopefully she doesn't try to grab us again while we're doing an attack. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here. There we go. Oh, okay, that, I didn't think she would hit me instantly after I dodged. Okay.
Incredible.
Okay, Ursula, could you like stop using the lightning, please? So that I could actually hit you, please? Ursula, get your head forward, please, and I need to, like, okay, ow. Let's use a potion here now. I didn't think I needed to use one before because I didn't think that I would just die instantly like that, but oh my goodness, Ursula's being so, like, resistant in terms of getting hit because I can't hit her when she's summoning magic or anything like that, so she needs to kind of, like, stop that. If she would, like, there we go, if she went backwards so I could use my magic, that's a potion. Okay, well, I wasted that on accident, but, is she gonna come back? No. Because she usually throws out bubbles at you before she comes back, but she's not doing anything for some reason. There she goes. And now we block. There we go. Gonna have to dodge this thunder real quick. But yeah, I'm kind of upset that I ended up dying so early on in the game. Oh my goodness, she's loving to spam all this. I'd never really get, oh no, okay. I usually never get like this much magic from her when I'm playing this game. Hopefully we can actually get through the boss this time and not end up dying. She's stopping using magic for a good while, so that's good at least. I don't know. Okay, so I think what's best to do, yeah, because she only goes like over in one direction. She doesn't go like back after she does it, so it's definitely best to just go all the way over to one side and then, you know, just dodge once. Come on, die. There we go. Alright, I'm really upset that I ended up dying at the very beginning of the game, and that's just going to show how the rest of the game is going to go, so... Oh, goodness.
This world has been connected.
And now we have the flashback here, and I kind of need to view it immediately, because if you don't do anything, then it'll just continue on by itself. But the flashbacks are basically things needed in order to understand the story, which kind of makes you wonder why they don't just put them into the game by default anyways, but whatever.
What is the essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the challenges of our past were in fact a map to the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had to know, so he renounced his duties as master and chose the Seeker's life. Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. We must be ready. Which is why you, Sora and Riku, are to be tested for the mark of a true Keyblade master. No doubt you fancy yourselves masters already, but it takes years of training. Only a true master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders, an impressive feat. However, the time has come for you to let go of preconceived notions, forget what you know about the Keyblade, and begin your training again with a clean slate.
Huh? But that's a formality, right? I already proved myself. Me and the King and Riku, we can take on anything. Right,
By the
Riku?
way, Sora's voice changed again. Don't worry, it's the same actor though. It was just that it was a long time since Haley Joel Osment tried to do Sora's voice from Kingdom Hearts 2, and he tried doing it again, and obviously it's not the same.
Maybe I do need to be tested.
Riku. Then count me in. Put me through the test. Just watch. Me and Riku will pass with flying colors.
Very well then, Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
And that then led us to, you know, the whole Ursula fight. that we went through. And we're getting a lot of stuff for our glossary, which I'm not really going to care too much about. But oh goodness, now we have these little dive segments, which they're... I don't really know how to say. Like, either they're better than Gummy Ship missions, or they're like just meh. I don't really know what to say, but overall I do try to get these done as fast as possible, and like the best way to do that is by just attacking in the air whenever you have just a random chance to. But there are certain objectives when it comes to doing these, so we do need to make sure we're able to do that, and this time we have to collect 600 of these star prizes. And then we have to go down to a gate once we get set, you know, things. Okay, ow. I need to be careful about that. And I'm pretty sure we can also get a prize from this, too. So, okay, the gate's open. So we just need to get over to said gate now. And this isn't it. Yeah, the gate's actually, like, pretty far, you know, back. Even though you make the ring, like, pretty early. But there's plenty of stuff you can do, and by the way, even though this is faster, it is still annoying, because Sora will constantly say something every single time you attack like that, so it's unfortunate, but it's faster. And yeah, we did end up getting a little special item because we got the A rank.
Huh? This is... Traverse Town. Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic. But what happened to Riku? Riku! Hello? Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about noise.
Ah!
Sora, right?
Yeah, but, how do you know that?
Looks like you're not a player.
A player?
Come on, keep up. In the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that need a little bit of explaining, but this is Neku Sakuraba. That's not really a spoiler, he'll say it later on anyways. But this is Neku Sakuraba from The World Ends With You, which is also getting a new, well, not really a new game, it's a remaster later on the Nintendo Switch, and I might also let's play that game if you guys want me to. But my goodness, there's so many games I want to let's play, but I'm not going to be able to get to them all. But regardless, Neku Sakuraba is in this game. And there's not really any Final Fantasy characters in this game, which is surprising considering that Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be Disney cross Final Fantasy. So, you know, that's a little weird.
It's not that easy.
Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Yeah, sounds great. Whatever.
Yeah, Neku obviously does not like us much. And also, there's a remix of Twister, which is a song from The World Ends With You going on in the background. And that's also Flow Motion. By the way, I just want to point out, be careful about using Flow Motion on this pole here. And oh my goodness, the camera's wrong. I need to fix that. There we go. But I guess be careful about going into this pole here, because I remember like on a 3DS, that it might have been fixed in the PS4 version, but on a 3DS, and I'm pretty sure the video is actually still up, but I made a video about, like when I used Flow Motion into this pole and I just got stuck. Like I couldn't do anything to get myself unstuck except from, you know, like restarting the game. So again, just be careful about going there. Otherwise, you know, you'll be in quite a pickle. But regardless, now we have our Flow Motion, and oh my goodness, Flow Motion changes so many things for the game. And well, in terms of like the other series, because now it it makes a new form of movement that was never, you know, able to be there in the rest of the series, and it also is useful for combat as well. Some would say it's a little broken for combat, but regardless, we're able to do so many things with it, and it just makes traveling so much more fun and just really fast actually. So the Flow Motion is a very, very nice touch, and as you can see there, Proud Mode is like the highest difficulty I've played, so Oh goodness, we're gonna have to get through, what is it? Critical mode, and that's going to be quote-unquote fun. But regardless, let's just keep going forward. We'll worry about reality shifts later.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Yeah, I said it already, so that doesn't matter.
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
Right, I knew that.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Alright, well, Neku will be off going on, you know, fighting his own Dream Eaters, and we'll be fighting our own. But oh goodness, time to do combat. Actually, I think I can do a little bit of exploration right now because I have flow motion. So let me do that real quick, actually, because actually I can get like all the way up here and do a little bit of treasure hunting. Because I normally do this like all the time whenever I start up this game. So there's a chest here, if I could actually get it. There we go. And then there's another one, if you would climb on the wall, Sora. There's another one all the way over here. Yeah, they don't exactly hold you to much of a limit when it comes to exploration. So again, flow motion just makes things so easy, and it's not really sequence breaking because you can get the chest basically whenever you want, but it's just really easy to use and it's really fun. But again, it can easily be seen as broken as well. And speaking of which, there's another thing that I'll get to later on, and oh goodness, it'll be definitely seen as broken, but again, we'll get to that at a later point. But I think it's time to actually start using flow motion because these guys are actually like incredibly dangerous, so I need to make sure that I'm able to handle these guys. Oh goodness, okay, let's go with the, okay, I kind of forgot how this works. Okay, maybe I should have done the tutorial. That's bad. Let's use Buzzsaw right now. But yeah, I kind of forgot how the reality shifts actually work, so maybe I should have done that. That's a little bit of a my bad, but we will handle this fight just fine, thankfully. Again, I'll have to look at how reality shifts work in my own time. Actually, I think I remember how it works, and it's really dumb how you have to activate it, but again, we'll get to that later.
Things with you. They're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
And then we have our little flashback, so we'll get to the whole mechanics of the Dream Eaters after, you know, the cutscene plays.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back to our world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades. But your new goals, the sleeping keyholes, are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams. And benevolent spirits, which consume the nightmares. The Dream Eaters will guide you, just as the Heartless once guided you to the keyhole you seek at the heart of each world.
So there are our enemies and allies of this game. Most of the Kingdom Hearts games usually have one enemy type and they're not really your allies, but this time it's a little bit of a mixture of both. But here's like the main mechanic of this game, well, one of them anyways, and it's creating Dream Eaters. Oh goodness, I'm just gonna spend everything on it, why not? And just a regular potion. I do have a high potion, so it should be fine. But the amount of ingredients that you put towards them will increase their rank and their level, and then using a command with them will give them like a little bit of an extra stat, like resistances to certain magic, or like extra health or stuff like that. Now we're going to give our spirit a name. Now I'm not going to give it a random name. I'm going to be giving this one Mason. Now the reason why this dog is named Mason, and in case you watched my Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough, you might know why, but Mason was one of my past dogs that passed away, and in order to give some respect to him, I'm going to have Mason by my side. Probably not throughout the entire playthrough, but I'm not letting him die. If he ends up dying, that's going to suck. That really is going to suck though. But again, to honor my past dog Mason, we're going to have him in this game. I will protect this man with my life. Hopefully, this is critical mode, so I could easily get screwed over. But, here's our dog, Mason. Or cat dog, I guess. And, oh goodness. Bonding with spirits. This is something that, yay, this is something that not exactly a lot of people really enjoy. I mean, there are some people that can enjoy it, but at the same time, I didn't really care too much, especially like the first time I played the game. Like after the first time you do this, I never really cared too much when I first played the game, and then I realized just how important it is to actually do this stuff, because a lot of things are really important when it comes to, you know, training your pets and all that, because there are abilities and commands tied to them, and this one gives you Kuraga. I'm gonna need that. I'm going to definitely need that, and unfortunately you have to have him for a good while. So, oh goodness, unless you like do a lot of training, you're going to have to wait until, you know, you get the actual thing. But oh goodness. But anyways, I'm going to wait a little bit so we well, actually let's get a little bit of fighting going on. But I forgot how this works. There we go. Okay, so how the reality shifts work, and it's really dumb, is that you have to press triangle and circle at the same time. I don't know why they don't just let you use the touchpad, considering that that's there, instead of pressing triangle and circle, because you'll accidentally use a command at the same time. So yeah, like that doesn't make any sense. You could have just used the touchpad, and that would have made 10 times more sense to use instead of, you know, what is it? Instead of just having two buttons being pressed at the same time, especially if you forget, like I did, and then go to the tutorial, which, to be honest, is really dumb to begin with. But regardless, that seems like something that could have easily been fixed by just doing something else. Okay, I could die here. Let me be careful. There we go. By the way, shock dive, I can't speak. Shock dive is like really good, so if you can, make sure you use it, but at the same time, it is a little bit broken, so I don't want to like repeatedly spam it. So I'm gonna make sure I don't, or at least try my best not to. So is that it for enemies? It should be. Okay, there we go. But now we're going to go back into this area so that we can end up saving. I don't think there's any more enemies that can appear here. I'm gonna be a little bit careful, but anyways, next episode we're going to continue on with Neku Sakuraba as we go, you know, throughout more of Traverse Town. But until next video, take care.